Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus.
Professor Weasley! We've one more to...
Ah, yes. A bit older. You come here with...
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the
Indeed. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin. You belong in Slytherin!
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm...
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you?
Room, everyone. Let them through.
Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet.
Pleasure was all mine.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I've been... Well, you are. Now, in light of your... especially...
OWL.
Yes, your ordin... After much... Here you are.
Thank you, Professor.
Perhaps seeing it in... Walk with me and we... This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Rebellion on that statue and see what details... Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to observe. Happily, your professor, judging by your adept...
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival. My suspicion is that...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor...
Oh?
Yes.
Ah.
Perfectly good both.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Might I rely... Good luck today.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, we don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. And she may feel a...
Understood.
The map is enchanted to help you find your... Now, you'll enjoy this. I shall reach out. For now...
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling.
This can't be your first duel.
All of my students with this again. Taylor, I do enjoy a lively duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you.
If what I've seen today is any indication, I demand a class.
Understood.
So, again. Well, all right. That's enough spectacle.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right. If you... whether it's joy... Till next time.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Potato!
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch player... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Very good! Don't lose your composure. Now, think of this. That's it. Splendid. Very good. But, Miss... You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. Here we go! There we go. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Very good. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Excellent control there.
Watch this. There we go.
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
Brilliant!
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there.
That's good to hear. It's a lot
to put. I tried.
Well, it's been nice.
And with you. Ah.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
Humans. If
you want
so
I did. Expect.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Wish I could have studied here when feeling.
And then the werewolves joined the gods. And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
No, it wasn't.
What about the room?
I trust your first classes went well?
They... Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio...
That's correct.
I see.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily. Now!
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Perhaps...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he'll keep you...
Ah, there you are.
You have a new... I'll start on the task right... This is the right area. I wonder where the fire came... Got it. Flying page must be... Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the...
Let us get...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good.
Revelio.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
There's something in there.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them.
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Slytherin's a lucky.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. You've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this?
Yeah.
Perfect. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Not again.
I'll be right with. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing. Curious indeed. 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 Now, how did that...
An inquiring mind.
Pardon.
But I take it?
I'm a...
Of course.
That's...
And spell... But... If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm...
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
My plan is to have enough galleons one day that I don't have to work.
I officially... What was that? A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. That's right, you lumbering louts.
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job. Bringo.
Goodness. Did you two take...
Revelio.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Reparo. Good as new.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello. Thank you, Mr. Hill.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
It's a treat.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we could... Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the... Don't want to risk another...